Hi there and welcome to Juicy Celeb Talks. Katt Williams is far from done stirring the pot, and if you thought 2024 would see him slowing down, think again. The comedian is back at it, and this time, he's setting his sights on Kevin Hart. For years, Katt has criticized Kevin, accusing him of presenting a fake persona. Now, he's upping the ante, suggesting Kevin pack his bags and disappear to some remote private island, the kind celebrities often buy to escape scrutiny. According to Katt, once Diddy starts singing like a canary, federal authorities will close in, and Kevin Hart won't be the only one facing heat. Many of you still seem unconvinced that Diddy's fall from grace will bring down other big names. But it's important to understand the gravity of what's happening here. This isn't just a scandal, it's a federal Rico case. Let me break that down for you. Rico stands for Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations, a law aimed at dismantling criminal enterprises. It targets any illegal activity that generates significant income for a group, often helmed by a mastermind, in this case, Diddy. Rico cases don't stop at the top dog. The feds are coming for anyone they can prove had a hand in the corruption, even if they didn't directly commit any crimes. If they were aware of the wrongdoings and helped in any way, they're fair game. That means Diddy's associates, business partners, and industry insiders could all face consequences in this sprawling case. Make no mistake, this case is massive, and it's not just Diddy who's sweating. As Diddy's empire crumbles, it's not just about his personal downfall. Major corporations and institutions like Hulu, Revolt, Peloton, and even Howard University are distancing themselves from him. It's like watching a kingdom fall apart before our very eyes. But the most significant part of this isn't the financial or professional hits Diddy is taking, it's the long-held secrets in the entertainment industry that are finally being exposed. The wall of silence has been shattered, and people are coming forward in droves. Our team has already received contact from over 3,000 individuals, many claiming to have been victimized by Sean Diddy Combs. Currently, 120 of them are moving forward with civil suits against him. Tony Busby, the attorney representing these individuals, said the accusations span decades and involve both men and women, some as young as 9 years old. When you mess with kids, there's no escaping the consequences, and Diddy is about to learn that the hard way. These aren't just civil suits either. Some of the accusers have already spoken to the FBI and are prepared to serve as witnesses in criminal proceedings. Diddy's legal team is pushing for a speedy trial, but the reality is, Diddy knows he's in deep trouble. And when a man like Diddy is cornered, he won't go down quietly, he's likely to drag others down with him. High-ranking industry figures are holding their breath because if Diddy starts naming names, it could be the end for a lot of powerful people. Rumors are swirling that Kevin Hart is one of those people connected to Diddy. According to some, Kevin's rise to fame was too sudden and too spectacular to be natural. Katt Williams has long questioned how Kevin became a top-tier comedian seemingly overnight. Katt even pointed out that, despite Kevin's current success, there are no stories of him grinding it out in Hollywood's comedy clubs or of fans lining up for his shows before he hit it big. It's as if Kevin skipped the line, securing sitcoms, movie deals, and comedy specials without putting in the years of work that comedians like Katt had to endure. Katt Williams is not the only one who feels this way. Even Dave Chappelle has spoken about the strange things that happen in Hollywood, including the notorious dress pressure. Chappelle mentioned that at some point, they tried to get him to wear a dress, something he staunchly refused. Kevin, however, wasn't as firm on his boundaries. He famously said he'd never be the guy to wear a dress, but then there he was on Saturday Night Live, running around in a wig and outfit. The industry has long had a fascination with putting black men in dresses, supposedly for laughs. But to many, there's something deeper and more troubling about it. And Kevin Hart, despite his previous protests, fell into that pattern. It raises the question, just how far was Kevin willing to go to maintain his career? Katt Williams seems to believe Kevin compromised a lot more than just his pride. He alleges that Kevin's off-screen behavior is much darker than his fun, family-friendly persona suggests. According to Katt, if the brands that work with Kevin knew what he was really up to, they'd drop him faster than companies are currently dropping Diddy. Kevin's clean image was already tainted when he was caught cheating on his wife while she was 8 months pregnant. Though he managed to smooth things over with the public, Katt insists that this was just one of many scandals Kevin narrowly avoided. He alleges that Kevin was a regular at Diddy's infamous parties, the same ones rumored to involve some highly questionable activities. Katt claims that Kevin's silence on Diddy's current legal troubles speaks volumes. After all, who knows how many tapes Diddy has of Kevin at these events? Kevin's relationship with Diddy dates back to the early 2000s, when Kevin was still trying to find his footing in Hollywood. At that time, Diddy was already a major player, and Kevin was more than willing to cozy up to him for the connections and opportunities. Katt suggests that Kevin not only attended Diddy's wild parties but also helped organize them. The internet has long speculated that these parties were the perfect cover for all kinds of illicit activities, and Kevin was deeply entrenched in that world. Now that Diddy's empire is crumbling, Kevin is reportedly scrambling to distance himself. But according to Katt Williams, it might be too late. The comedian implies that Kevin's involvement runs too deep, and he may not be able to escape unscathed. Kevin's financial ties to Diddy are another point of concern. Like many others, Kevin reportedly has money invested in Diddy's businesses. While that's not unusual, it does raise questions about how closely tied they were and still are. Diddy, once one of the most untouchable figures in the entertainment industry, is now facing a reckoning that even his wealth and power can't protect him from. And Kevin Hart, who rose to fame with Diddy's help, may find himself dragged down alongside him. It's shocking to think that Puff Daddy, a man whose name was synonymous with success and glamour, could be in a position he can't buy his way out of. But here we are, and the fallout is only just beginning. In the end, Katt Williams seems to think Kevin Hart should heed his warnings. Diddy is about to squeal on everyone, as Katt put it in a recent Instagram post. Once Diddy starts naming names, the dominoes will start to fall, and Kevin might not be ready for what's coming. The comedian urges Kevin to start running, but whether Kevin will take that advice remains to be seen. The real question is, how many other celebrities will be implicated in this scandal? Diddy didn't orchestrate all of this alone. Many are waiting with bated breath to see which names will come up next. Will Kevin Hart be among them? Only time will tell, but Katt Williams seems pretty convinced that Kevin's day of reckoning is near. And as this drama unfolds, fans and onlookers alike are glued to their screens, waiting to see who will be exposed next.